Next, the title of the paper is Analytics and Prediction. The authors are Pranjal Shukla and Assistant Professor Rita Pal. This paper will be presented by Pranjal Shukla.
Hello, my name is Pranjal Shukla. My topic is analytic and prediction. Okay. So we have made progress over the last century. Air quality and drinking water quality are getting worse. For health reasons, many countries recommend wearing a mask or not going outside if the air quality is poor. Due to the lack of real-time measurement and poor prediction of the fine dust concentration, accurate alarms and information are not provided to resident. Measurement data is a new field which should be complemented with the national meteorological data in order to meet the demands of customer and the public. Objectives of this study: build a system to predict PM particular matter, a type of dust that is produced by human activities such as the burning of fossil fuel in vehicle power plants and various industrial process, as well as observing meteorological data from observation. We use machine learning techniques to predict the density of fine PM based on weather variable such as temperature, rainfall, humidity and wind speeds. Okay. Now we are discussing these five topics: introduction, and second one a research method, third one a case study, fourth building model and prognosticating, fifth one conclusion. Now, introduction. Fine dust is classified by the World Health Organization as a group 1 carcinogen, causing significant health risk as well as affecting work performance, academic performance and productivity. Due to the fine dust, the public has been waxing and anxious, whereas on the other hand, no advocate countermeasures are being taken against the fine dust, and the word is not being spread, accumulated about the pollution. Now, people can pass on valuable information not only to the private sector like energy companies, electronics companies, medical institutions, and insurance companies, but also to the public sector like original government and seminars. We can improve air quality by dispatching and rerouting sorting vehicle to appropriate areas on predicting unborn air pollution. A research method. Figure 3 depicts the abstract nature of a massive data logical system for particulate to investigate the viscosity of airborne particular matter. As a design location, we choose Jeju Island. Jeju Island is the cleanest area in Korea and is isolated from other areas where data must be gathered from various sources, such as the Korean government, Meteorological Agency, Internet of Things, detectors, model, conditioning, and adulterants. Many data sets have properties such as values associated, conditioning, and adulterants. We propose that the crusher data be processed and stored in the PAL service, allowing for ubiquitous access to configurable system coffer pools. Data quality assurance, harmonization, and normalization are all part of the processing process. The document neural network model outperform other models in terms of R2 and root mean square mirror RMSC, and it was recommended as a fine dust vaticination model. We propose that the crush hub data be pre-processed and stored in the PAL service, allowing for ubiquitous access to configurable system of pools. Data quality assurance, harmonization, and normalization, all of these steps are part of the pre-processing procedure. First one, naive model of prognosticating a mean viscosity value from nearest to bias values and interpolation model of weighted average value from nearest bias values. A case study. A case study is a national plan to offer a new added service based on the integration and analysis of data about particulate matter and the action that can be taken in response to it. The government has installed dust monitoring equipment in 320 civil branches which measure the average value of air quality every hour. New IoT air quality measuring tools in combination with IoT technology have just been launched into the request. The goal of the design is to provide public guidance guidebook by developing a find us big data platform, as well as to provide executive guidance book to public institutions and local governments, and the educate the interests service of internal and external air operation. Building model and prognosticating. The data from Viscosity 70 was used to build a vectigation model, while data from Viscosity 30 was utilized to execute a performance test. The ratio of three competing models was compared. Neural network, multiple rectilinear retrogression, and decision tree. To predict 1 hour after particle viscosity, the simplest model is used. On a relational hierarchical basis, the text heads organize the themes. For example, because all subsequent material relates and elaborates on this one content, the paper title is the primary textbook head. Conclusion. For predicting PM viscosity, we suggest a logical system armature to find the simplest model for PM vectigation. Three data processing models are built and compared. We also advise that the shaded portion be hidden using an interpolation approach. We anticipate that this research will be broadened in order to do civil verification and to recommend some realistic counter accusation following further investigation. A potential conflict of interest. There were no known implied conflicts of interest that were relevant to the current makeup. As a design location, we choose Jeju Island. Jeju Island is the cleanest part of Korea and it's isolated from the rest of the country. As a design location, we choose Jeju Island. References. Thank you.
Next title is Blockchain and Encryption. The authors are Uddhav Patil and Assistant Professor Rita Pal. This paper will be presented by Uddhav Patil.
Hello everyone, my name is Uddhav Narendra Patil. I am a second year student of a Thakur Shamnaran Degree College. And with the help of Rita Pal, Assistant Professor, I would like to present my research paper IoT Blockchain and Encryption. First of all, let me introduce to the blockchain. Blockchain is a shared technology immutable ledger facilities the process recording transaction and tracking asset in a business model. A asset can be tangible or intangible. Virtually anything of value can be tracked and traded. Well, blockchain is a technology of digital ledger system. Imagine a multiple blocks that are connected in a chain like a format. Here the blockchain will be linked to previous blocks and the blocks in front of it. Second one, let's know about the advantages of blockchain. With a blockchain, your business process will be better protected with a high level security. Organization can be faster transaction with the help of blockchain. The transactions done are transparent and easy to track. Let's know about the disadvantages of a blockchain. Slower process. That means blockchain can slow down when there are too many users of network. Self-maintenance. Users have to maintain their own wallet or else they can be lose access. Integration. It's hard to integrate into legacy system. Encryption in a blockchain. Encryption in a blockchain is a developing technique that protocol prevent third-party frequency access gaining to knowledge for the data from message during communication process. Cryptography is also known as encryption. Cryptographic hash function provides the following benefit to the blockchain. Cybersecurity concern in a blockchain. The next prominent for security and privacy issue of a blockchain technology refer to the routing attack. Blockchain network and application depend on a massive volume of data transfer in real time. So hackers could easily intercept the data during the course of a transmission in an internet service provider. Future of a blockchain. Blockchain is a future because it can help in tracking and trading almost anything of value on a virtual platform. Integration of blockchain takes away the concern of a risk and cost involved in a transaction traditionally. So basically, there is a massive amount of future in a blockchain. For my research paper, I'll take some references as a Angela blockchain technology and upgrade blogs of about the blockchain. And in the end, thank you everyone for listening.
Next topic is cybersecurity and cloud. The authors are Shrutika Mandal and Assistant Professor Jagriti Jadhav. This paper will be presented by Shrutika Mandal.
Good morning to one and all present over here. I'm Ms. Shrutika Mandral from FY BACCS is here to present on cybersecurity and cloud. What is cybersecurity? Cybersecurity is a practice of defending computers, servers, mobile devices, electronic system, network, and data from malicious attacks. Cybersecurity is a practice of protecting system, networks, and programs from digital attacks. These cyber attacks are usually aimed at accessing, exchanging, and destroying sensitive information, exporting money from users, or interpreting from normal business process. Most basic elements of cybersecurity are risk management, access management, threats management, security control, and incident management. What are the pros and cons of cybersecurity? Advantages. Internet is an open source where all kinds of programs go about, even the one that are harmful to our system. Cybersecurity provides protection against all these programs. Virus, spyware can make our gadgets compromise information. Hacking is one of the main vices of internet and information technology combined. Though hacking is both ethically and legally unaccepted, the finest of hackers can break through the defense of the system. Exporting the weakness of the system, cybersecurity puts a strong defense against the hackers and protect the computer. What are the disadvantages? A cybersecurity system is difficult to set up for any average user. It requires professional technology knowledge and professional to implement them and make them work. Thus, random installation of cybersecurity by regular person is not possible. It makes it harder for the system to reach the masses. Cybersecurity system might be convenient to set up for big firms, companies, and organizations, but not individual who might possess sensitive data needs to be protected. What is cybersecurity and cloud? A term applies in a variant of context from business, mobile computing, and divided into common categories. Cybersecurity is the application of technologies, process, and control to protect system, networks, program, device, and data from cyber attack. It aims to reduce the risks of cyber attacks and protect against the unauthorized exploitation of system, networks, and technologies. Cybersecurity not allow any access that might possess even the slightest threat to the system. Even organization or companies tries to be the best they are maximize the security of the exclusive data. What are the types of cybersecurity? Cloud security. Cloud-based data storage can become popular option over the due its exchange privacy. Network security guide our internet network against the outside threats that increase network security. Application security. What is cybersecurity? What is new in cybersecurity? Every day, new data, threats, and emerging. Cyber attackers are now employed smarter ways like MIM, attack and eavesdrops on data. Spying software and Google Glass to keep a track on fingerprint, movement, and touch screens. Memory sharpening malwares of POS system along the bespoke attacks to specific data. Thank you.
Next topic is Smart Electric Fleet IoT. The authors are Shruti Pense and Assistant Professor Rita Pal. This paper will be presented by Shruti Pense.
Hello, my name is Shruti Pense from Thakur Swaminarayan Degree College. I am in SYBSc Computer Science. Today, my topic of presentation is an IoT-based smart electric heating control system. First author of this research paper is myself, and second author is Mrs. Rita Pal. In our presentation, we are going to see system architecture, design implementation, DTA design, conclusion, and acknowledgement. Introduction. The extent of the pollution helps to understand the massive need to move to the electric heating and thus also the importance of planning and economic and efficiency from the being in the changeover. In the West and worldwide, making the electric heating system smarter is an ongoing area and R&D. Intel and Real Value have developed a smart electric thermal storage system. The design system enables smart control homes and schools and such like heating system based on customers' profile, which could include allowance for developing the potential to extract energy economics mentioned above. System architecture. The controllers communicate with a DTU. A variety of solutions are possible for this depending on the context. Example, wireless using for instant and Nordic Semiconductor NRF24L01T, a highly integrated ultra low power. Design and implementation. Smart controller. The smart controller is the core unit in the electric heating control system. A picture of a typical controller hardware system configuration for a 6 kilowatt heating system, consisting of 4 electric heaters such as might be installed in a house or a classroom when on the input voltage level. The hence heating level is controlled by an SCR. DTA. A DTU acts as a bridge between internet and the controller. It has GPRS module to communicate with the TCP servers in a real time. The semicontrollers STM32F103 VCT6 was selected for the design. It mainly includes 3.5 TFT, touchable screen, a RS485 port, a Nordic Semiconductor NRF24L01P, a Wi-Fi and a GPRS wireless communication module, a USART data task, the short message service SMS task for controlling the smart heater and updating parameters by sending SMS. The heater data task for controlling data from DTU input task. These are the DTA architectures. The conclusion of this presentation is a new expensive wireless based internet things smart domestic heating control system has been presented in this paper. This system includes smart controllers, data transfer units, transmission control protocols. Acknowledgement. This publication has been supported and funded by the Transcommunication Research Centers. Thanks for listening this presentation. Thank you.
Next topic is Smart Homes and Devices. Authors are Ganesh Akunur, Sakshi Puran, and Assistant Professor Jagriti Jadhav. This paper will be presented by Sakshi Buran.
Good evening to all. Myself Sakshi Buran from FYBSc Computer Science. Today the topic of my PPT is smart homes and devices. Here are some of the points that I had completed in the PPT. Introduction, what is smart homes, identification and automation, how smart home works, advantages of smart homes, disadvantages of smart homes, and conclusion. Introduction. Smart home is a part of technology and service through a network for a better quality living. Smart homes conducts all the devices and appliances in your home so that you can communicate with each other. What is smart homes? A smart home means your home has smart home system that connects with all appliances to automate specific tasks and is typically remotely controllable. Smart homes allows us to save energy. This is the main point that smart home does. Identification and automation. A contact-aware smart homes can determine location identity. This smart home is considered equal with home automation and often referred to as such part of IoT, that is Internet of Things, Smart Home Automation System. Smart home automation devices connect appliances, switches, and gadgets, and many more. How smart home works? Well, if we are not at home, then if we forget to turn off the lights or set the security cameras, what does smart home work? You will quite all this tension, a quick keep at your smart phones or tablets. You could connect the device and appliances in your home so that you can interface with each other. Advantages of smart homes. The numerous advantages of smart homes are the reason that this market is on growth these days. Smart homes are more fit than conventional buildings as you can assess almost every room, the lighting, air condition, etc. by using a centralized control system. An advantage is it helps enable routines in your home. If anything is not compatible, it also helps with Wi-Fi speed. Disadvantages of smart homes. After understanding the major benefit of home automation, it comes to novelty. The same friendly feature can turn into big disadvantages of smart homes. Compared to regular homes, smart home technology requires a higher investment. It is not affordable to any of us. Without internet, it won't be easy to control your smart home. Many problems to occur if your internet connection is not strong. Conclusion. The IoT device market have gone through radical changes in only few years. All the smart home market players will need to combat new regulatory area like EU General Data Protection Regulation and EU Cyber Security Directive. Thus, in short, smart home is a major help to all the people in the needs. Here are some of the references. Thank you.
Next title of the paper is Cyber Security and Cloud. The authors are Kartik Bhandari and Assistant Professor Jagriti Jadhav. This paper will be presented by Kartik Bhandari.
Hello, my name is Kartik Bhandari from Thakur Shamnarayan Degree College in CS Department second year, and the title of this research paper is Cyber Security. We will learn about the introduction, problem statement and purpose of research, relevance and significance, what are the known and potential cybersecurity threats in IoT, how to improve cybersecurity for IoT system, and operation of the data protection system transmitted in the IoT system. First, the introduction. Cybersecurity and the IoT have become even more relevant in modern times. Few decades earlier, cybersecurity and the Internet of Things were considered as separate disciplines. They were not studied together. Cybersecurity primarily revolves around the phenomenon of protecting system, software, and various other computers from attack on the connected as well as the standalone network. Things have changed drastically over the years, and cybersecurity and IoT have become one of the most studied topics in industry as well as academia. When a machine or a computer is said to have IoT technology, it implies that machine can be controlled or monitored by sitting anywhere in the world. Now, problem statement and purpose of research. This paper revolves around the admixture of cybersecurity and IoT, since including the power of IoT in any system makes it exponentially more capable. It becomes important for a scientist or organization to take necessary steps to prevent unauthorized or malicious use. The paper will explore and answer various questions on the implication of using or not using cybersecurity, like what, how, and why. We will also discuss about its relevance and significance. Cybersecurity threats to IoT are especially prevalent in organizations which have extremely powerful Internet of Things ecosystem and tremendous amount of computing, like self-driving car companies. One such great example of a car company which utilizes IoT systems in its car is Tesla. They have a host of software and hardware systems integrated in their car which assist and in some cases completely take over the control from the driver. If a bad actor were to gain access to their system, it can result in proliferation of multiple years of research to other state-sponsored or individual hackers and result in significant monetary loss to Tesla. There might be some bad actors whose intent may be to remotely take control of the car and possibly cause loss of human lives. It becomes extremely important for companies like Tesla to have a strong and dedicated approach to cybersecurity along with the IoT. The problems has become extremely far-ranging in recent times as more Internet of Things devices come online. What are the known and potential cybersecurity threats in IoT? Physical attacks. These attacks sort of attacks tampers with hardware components. Due to the unattended and distributed nature of the IoT, most devices typically operate in outdoor environments, which is highly susceptible to physical attacks. Reconnaissance attack, unauthorized discovery and mapping of system services or vulnerabilities. Example of reconnaissance attacks are scanning network ports, packet sniffers, traffic analysis, and sending queries about IP address information. Denial of service or DOS. This kind of attack is an attempt to make a machine or network resource unavailable to its intent users due to low memory capability and limited computation resources. The majority of devices in IoT are vulnerable to resource intervention attacks and attacks on privacy. Privacy protection in IoT has become increasingly challenging due to large volume of information available through remote access mechanism. Now we will learn how to improve cybersecurity for IoT system. First, change default passwords. This initial step to improving IoT security system may seem quite obvious, but there are businesses that forget to change the password they were originally given. Once the password have been updated, they should be changed regularly. A business can even set up forced password changing after a certain amount of time has elapsed to ensure accounts are properly protected. Second, defend against IoT identifying spoofing. Hackers have and continue to become cleverer over the time, which is very disadvantageous for IoT security. Many disguise their computer as trustworthy devices, meaning that businesses must verify the identity of the IoT devices they connect with to make sure they are legitimate. The third and the last, use encrypted protocols. Very few devices use encrypted communication as part of their initial configuration. They are more likely to use normal web protocols that communicate in plain text, which makes it easy for hackers to observe them and spot weaknesses. This is why it is crucial for all web traffics to use HTTPS or transport layer security or secure file transfer protocol and DNS security extension and other secure portals when communicating over the internet. Operation of the data protection system transmitted in the IoT system. In this, the system is described as a model and it is difficult to qualitatively or quantitatively analyze the practical application of this model. The article takes a comprehensive approach to analyze the scope and scale of increasing IoT devices, then changes the course to include the complete architecture. This is especially the interesting part since it gives a significantly better picture of the overall ecosystem and the ways that it affects complicated medical architecture. It then gives special attention to the analysis of IoT tools using cybersecurity methods, suggest a normative model for international cybersecurity standards, and then use a case-based technique to analyze a real-world issue. IT produced from the article is especially helpful. It depicts overall ecosystem and working of an IoT system. And the conclusion of this research paper is there are several conclusions that are advised after the study. The large scope of IoT devices and their security. The IoT industry has become extremely large and involves almost all the new devices or machines and other equipment manufactured. The system of the device is becoming more centralized as well as intertwined with other systems. It is not enough to just study some IoT system in isolation. To analyze the overall scope of the challenge ahead, it becomes imperative to analyze using bigger picture. Second, the method of securing IoT systems such as hardware and software. There are several methods that are discussed in various articles utilized during the course of the study. Some articles lean towards hardware methods, while others lean towards the software methods, creating future models to replicate cybersecurity in IoT. This is the future section of the article and involves a unique framework. Since just having a model is rarely useful, it is assumed that the author of the article will provide some methods of practical implication of these models. Although these models offer a certain benefit, which is ensuring that the research and analysis conducted is present in a manner which is consistent and repeatable. References for this research paper are written below. Thank you.
Next topic is smart homes and devices. The authors are Devang Raut, Sachidanand Gaud, and Assistant Professor Jagriti Jadhav. This paper will be presented by
Good wishes to all. Myself, Devang Raut, with my friend Sachinanda God. My title is about smartphone and devices under the guidance of Jagruti ma'am. So let's start. First, first index. My index contains introduction. Second, what smartphones actually means. Third, how it's work. Fourth, types of devices in smart homes. Fifth, pros and cons. So let's start with the first introduction. Introduction. First, a smart home refers to convenient home setup where appliances and devices can be automatically controlled remotely from anywhere with an internet connection using a mobile or other network devices. Second, devices in a smart home are interconnected through the internet, allowing the users to control functions such as security access to the home, temperature, lighting, and a home theater remotely. Third, smart homes technologies in simple terms refer to a house or residence linked with different internet devices purposely designed to monitor, manage, and control appliances remotely. Now you will have the question what smartphones actually means. So let's study about it. A smart home allows home owners to control appliances, thermostats, lights, and other devices remotely using a smartphone or tablet through an internet connection only. Second, smart homes can be set up through wireless or hardwired systems. Third, smart homes technology provides homeowners with convenience and cost saving. Fourth, security risk and bugs continues to plague makers and users of smart home technology. Now, let's study how it works. So, anything in your home that uses electricity can be put on the home network and at your command, whether you give that command by voice, remote control, or computer. The home reacts. Second, smart home work with fairly simple system, receiver and transmitter. Receiver detects a certain signals from transmitter that issues command. Now, there are many types of devices in smart home, but I have selected the four which I think is important. First, contact sensor. Contact center sensor let you know when a door, window, or anything else you attach are open or closed. Second is camera. In addition to turning the camera on and off, camera provides you updates on what they detect, like motion on or people. Third is sprinkler controller. Set up schedules and check to see if your yard is being watered. Fourth is water sensor. Water sensor let you know when water is detected, like from a broken pipe, potentially saving you from water damage. Now, let us study about advantages of smart homes. First, smart homes can customize to your need. You can customize it. Second is time saving. Third, high quality of life. Fourth, smart homes may be suitable for disabled person. Fifth, supports the old generation. And sixth, fun for children. Now let us study the disadvantages too. First, significant installation cost. Second, technological problem in connected homes. Third, you may lock yourself out of your own home. Fourth, maintenance and repair issue. Fifth, technology not suitable for all homes. Now these are references. Thank you.
The next title of the paper is Blockchain. The authors are Altaf Sheikh and Assistant Professor Rita Pal. This paper will be presented by Altaf Sheikh.
Hello, my name is Sheikh Altaf. I'm from Thakur Shamnaran Degree College and from Computer Science Department. My research topic is on blockchain. So, in this research, I'm giving an introduction about what is blockchain, what is Bitcoin blockchain, how does the Bitcoin blockchain works, and what are its pros, cons, and alternatives, and who else are trailing these technologies, and what are the types of Bitcoins are there. So, in this presentation, I am going to give an introduction about what is blockchain, what is Bitcoin blockchain, how the Bitcoin blockchain works, its advantages and disadvantages, what are the types of Bitcoins are there till now, and who else is trailing these technologies. So let's begin. What is blockchain? A blockchain is a distributed database that is shared among the nodes of a computer network. As a database, blockchain stores information electronically in digital format. Bitcoin is one of the major application of the blockchain, which is a cryptocurrency and which is released in year 2009. A cryptocurrency devotes to a digital coin that runs on a blockchain. Now, what is a Bitcoin blockchain? The Bitcoin blockchain, the blockchain behind the Bitcoin is nothing but a public ledger of every transaction that has taken place, which cannot be edited or hacked into. So here are the few facts about the Bitcoin. It is not issued by a central authority, means it is completely decentralized, having no control or access of a central authority over it. There is a limit of 20 million Bitcoins till now, but currently just over 17 millions are in circulations. Now, how did the Bitcoin blockchain works? Now, the Bitcoin blockchains from the word decentralized, meaning it has no central authority over it or no access of any state or private authorization. It is maintained by a network of people known as the miners. Now, these miners works or compete to solve the mathematical algorithms in order to make the transaction go through. Now, all this transaction takes place in a block and these blocks is then added to the previous blocks which forms a chain and it is known as a blockchain. Now, here are some of its advantages. It seems like an unnecessarily complicated process for moving money, but the blockchain made it easier. Blockchain has its own advantages. Nowadays, the methods of payment, every transaction in the world is registered on privately held databases owned by corporate and state entities. But that is not what it done in the blockchain. Because of these natures, the private entities they could be fraud or being hit by an attack. But the blockchain works differently. It is completely beefed up database. It records all transactions in Bitcoin and doesn't allow repeated payments and requires several parties to authentication for the movement of the digital coin. Because the blockchain is not centralized, it means if one network goes down or one part of it goes down, the whole network would not collapse. Now, it also comes with disadvantages. Now, what are the disadvantages of it? One big issue in the transaction times and cost in Bitcoin have soared as the network has become more congested, and this has led to the disagreements by a number of parties that holds the network. This led to the discovery of a Bitcoin offshoot, also known as Bitcoin Cash, also so-called fork happened, resulting in Bitcoin Gold. Now, what are the types of Bitcoins are there? Now, simply are Ethereum, Ripple, Hyperledger, IBM, R3 are just a few names that have developed such platforms for developments of the cryptocurrencies or bitcoins. Ethereum is one of the important blockchain platform that specializes in smart contracts. It has a digital coin also known as Ether which is linked to it. Ether is the world's second largest cryptocurrency by value. Like Bitcoin's blockchain, Ethereum's is also public. Meanwhile, Ripple is a blockchain specifically designed for the transfer of money over the foreign currencies, movement of money from one currency to another currency, especially in the business cases which are expensive and takes a lot of time. It has also a cryptocurrency linked to it known as an XRP. Now, who else are trailing these technologies? The simple answer is any entity or industry who wants a cheaper, faster, and secure processes are adopting it. Now, for example, Nasdaq also trade blockchain to allow shareholders of listed Estonian firms who weren't physically present for meetings to vote. Elections are another field which blockchain technology can be applied on it. May voters were able to vote via a mobile blockchain system. Here are the references that I used to gather all this information to make up this research report. Thank you for your precious time.
The next title is Smart Homes and Devices. The authors are Pooja Yadav and Assistant Professor Jagriti Yadav.
Auspicious occasion of National E-Conference on how IoT has changed the world. Myself, Pooja Yadav, and today I am going to present a very small module on smart homes and devices using Internet of Things. In this module, we will talk about introduction, benefits, smart home functions, smart home applications, future scope. That's it. And the first is introduction. What is a smart home? Basically, a smart home allows homeowners to control appliances, thermostats, and other devices remotely using a smart home or tablet through an internet connection. Smart homes can be set up through wireless or hardwired systems. Smart home technology provides homeowners with convenience and cost savings. Why smart devices? Smart devices can be combined to bring intelligence to both objects and spaces, such as smart homes in buildings
can help to automate processes and controls. They can be made in almost any industry from smart manufacturing to healthcare, helping to improve efficiency and optimize operations, conveniently protect your home and belongings. The next we are going to talk about benefits of smart homes. Now the first benefit is full control over all appliances with just one device or one click. We can control everything installed in our smart home with just one click. One click and the window is open. One click and it is closed. One click and the TV is on. The next is increase in convenience. As I said, everything we can do with just one click on our registered device in our smart home technology. So it is convenient for everyone. The next is safety improvement compared to conventional locks and energy savings. Insurance benefits easy to customize as per your needs. It is easy to observe children, elders, and disabled persons from any other place. The next we are going to talk about disadvantages. Now, the most significant disadvantage of smart home technology is sorry, its installation cost. It's so high, most people cannot afford it, and it's the major and most significant disadvantage of any smart home. The next is reliable internet connection is crucial. We all know that our internet connection is not at all stable. So, if the device we are using doesn't have internet connection, a stable internet connection, so we will not get updates of our smart home. That's the one more very negative point of smart homes. The next is maintenance and repair issues and helplessness if technology fails. We can't do anything if our smart home stops working. We have to wait for the person to come and repair it and then we can start using it again. It's a very big disadvantage, I think. The next is privacy concerns. Our all information regarding our home and everything can be leaked if our smart home technology gets hacked. So the next we are going to talk about smart home function. The smart home system contains applications built on IoT infrastructure. Smart home apps can have the following important functions. The first is warning. Now, warning or alert, both are same. The smart home system is able to sense its environment and accordingly send alerts to the user on the registered device or account. The alert consists of information related to environmental data. These information may include level of different gases in the environment, temperature, humidity, light, intensity, etc. The next is monitor. This is the most important function of any smart home. A smart home is capable of monitoring its surroundings with help of various sensors and camera feed. The next is control. This function of smart home allows user to control different activities. The activities may include switching on off lights, air conditioner and appliances, lock unlock doors, close open windows and doors, and many more. The next we are going to talk about is smart home is intelligence. Now intelligence or smart or home intelligence is the most significant function of any smart home and refers to intelligent behavior of smart home environment. This function is related to automatically making decision on occurrence of various events. The next we are going to talk about are smart home applications. The most common applications of home automations are sorry, smart lighting. Smart lighting is used for energy saving, which can be achieved by adapting light to the ambient conditions and by switching on off or dimming off lights according to user needs, thus reducing the unnecessary use of energy. Saving energy also helps in reducing costs. The next are smart appliances. Smart appliances are used for gathering status information of appliances and to easily control appliances from within the room or remotely. It is also used for scheduling tasks at predefined time and for runtime integration between appliances. The next is intrusion detection. Intrusion detection is used for alerting user through email and text messages. The intrusion detection application can also send detailed report with images and video audio clips to the user. The main goal of this application is to monitor suspected activity in smart home and alert user to take necessary actions for security purpose. The next we are going to talk about is smoke or gas detection. This application is used for sensing the smart home environment for healthy living and can also be used for security. This application is used for optical detection, ionization, air and sampling technique. It is capable of raising alert to nearby fire station in case of fire and smoke to user via email, SMS, informing them about health risks. Now, next we are going to talk about future scope of smart homes and devices or what is coming next. With the rapid development of internet and communication technologies, today's homes also have strong computation and communication skills. An IoT-based smart home is emerging as an important part of the smart and intelligent cities, which are being proposed and developed around the world. The purpose of smart home is to improve living standard, security, and safety, as well as save energy and resources. The smart home plays an important role in development of society. Now, I would like to end this presentation. I feel privileged to be a part of this National E-Conference. Thank you so much.